Okay.
Hello. Welcome to another
Okay.
Age of the Ring stream where we
Yeah, hi.
mod the game because we're modders.
We're gonna mod the game now.
Mod game. Okay, I lied. We're not doing effects first because there's something that this 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 boy needed. So I get.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I went through a mass uninstall of a bunch of my game
Oh,
last night. It wasn't that many,
that's
sadly,
good. That's good.
but a few of them. Then I'm like, wow, I'm not gonna play these.
Hmm.
That's it.
I do it every so often. I've decided that I'm gonna play. I'm gonna seriously play all of Dishonored and the DLCs, and then the second game.
Oh no! Oh my god! I was debating whether or not to tell you. One of the games I uninstalled was Dishonored.
Yeah, I don't care. I like it. You know, I have it installed. That's
Wait,
no
wait! You're
surprise.
telling me you don't care that I don't like that I don't like it.
No,
Oh, okay, cool.
that doesn't affect me in the slightest. Yeah, I know. It's a weird thing to say nowadays, isn't it?
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, you're getting me okay, so this is
I
how precise these things are. Like years after we did all of the Rivendell heroes, I now have to make buttons for our new Círdan hero. And being that he is a hero, um, he's unconventional. You probably will not see this button, but I do need to make a hero icon just in case. Like let's say somebody
he'll
wants to
have it.
mod him in.
No, he'll have it because I think he'll still, in the way that we're implementing him, he'll still be on the bottom bar.
Yes, but he will not have a background of that, right? He'll just be into this.
I
But you know,
understand.
it's got to be complete. So in case someone decides to mod him in as a normal hero, he will have a proper hero icon. You don't have to make that. So it'll just exist. That's what I'm doing right now.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Making sure that that exists. Uh,
Yeah.
and then I will make all the icons for his powers. You, however, are going to do effects coding.
Yes. Yes, I am. We're going to be working on Caran-Lambar today, who he doesn't have too many effects that need to be done, luckily. Um, one of his powers, in fact, I just need to do some adjustments to his animation. Then he'll be ready. So, good shit. Harad. Oh my god, that reminds me that Caran-Lambar is going to have a voice soon.
Yeah, yeah, he's been cast.
Oh, so good.
Correct.
Caran-Lambar. Oh, so good. It's seriously one of the best auditions that we've ever gotten. Like, that was incredible.
Yeah, never has a guy gone for it to that degree, I think.
No.
Not to discount any of our other, voice actors, they're great, but this guy, god damn, he really went completely ballistic. For characters in which you should go completely ballistic, the Neferatu Marauders and Caran-Lambar
Yeah.
both, require a guy to go ballistic, and he went completely fucking ham. It's so great.
Yeah.
He's been cast. Hopefully soon we'll have the full sets. We'll see. And then I will be able to rest easy. Whatever remains for voice acting then is not as stressful to get as like the more exotic, let's say, African accents, because they have been difficult to find actors that can do that well. Um, yeah, it's fucking exciting, right?
Oh, very. Dude, yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I did some optimization last night on your favorite faction. I hope you'll forgive me.
On Rivendell.
I did. Yes.
Who got
Some things were just too high res, and I changed that.
what things?
Like the Great Company, I'm not sure how much of those textures are used, like the big ones, but some of them are like 768 by 768 for like a unit, which is way too much. So I just made it small. And don't worry, I have an eye for these things. I didn't make them unreadable. They're all fine. I bet if I hadn't told you, you wouldn't have noticed. So the Dunedain, I made them all 512 by 512.
Oh God. Okay.
You can barely tell the difference, really.
Fine. It is what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
needed it. It needs to happen. There's nothing I can
Yeah.
really do
It
to prevent
hurts.
that.
Hurts
Yeah,
though, but
but
okay.
and don't worry, it hurt me too.
Do what I must. Yeah.
Yes.
Ruin our own art.
Yeah. Well, I did the same to Rohan. Did a bunch of Rohan stuff as well. Yeah. Oh well. Can't seem to find the Rivendell hero sheet. Shit. Where's that at? HP maybe?
In HP.
Yeah.
It's a
There it is.
different
Okay,
one.
because I want to get the exact hint for the resurrect button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All factions. Yeah, we'll need to change all the resurrection buttons now so that they all have unique ones.
No. No, we won't let you do that.
What would we do? What Rivendell could have like a purplish one. That would look cool.
Uh, uh, I guess. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not
No.
against. I'm not against doing it. I mean, I could if I'm the one to do it. I mean, would you like to have it,
Uh,
or is that something?
Rivendell, I think. Well, does Woodland Realm have a special one?
Don't they?
I'm not sure. Because if they don't, they should have the purple one.
Why them? Why wouldn't they?
Because wine. Purple is
Huh?
very prevalent in their faction.
I'm just thinking
Rivendell, I
of
think,
the
would
color
have like
grid.
a maybe a light blue, which of course they have right now. Um, Pinkish, like light, like peach colored would
Yeah, I
be
was
nice.
thinking. I was thinking peach, not really purple. Yeah, more peach
Okay.
color is what I was more thinking.
Yeah, I could see
Oh, Gondor have.
if you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that, dude. I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay, I might. I think that sounds
Yeah,
kind of cool.
it's not my thing. I don't really think it's necessary, but if you want to do that, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, it's not that hard. We'll just get
No,
like
it's
a
not.
selection
It's really
wheel.
not. You select the things
No.
and you control U and just change the
Yeah,
saturation.
all of them.
It is
Exactly.
really easy. Yeah, you can do it all at once.
You just change the hue. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I already forgot what powers I need to do for him, and I closed the game.
Fuck. Harandor Warlord? Oh no.
Huh?
It's supposed to be Harandor. It says Harandor in the code. Arthur, you fuck.
Arandor? Oh. It's just the effects. Don't worry, dude.
I know, but it's wrong.
I know, you're right. Can I just say, again, like how disappointed I was in the Bond movie?
I'm gonna talk about the Bond movie.
This,
It's
this,
gonna be hard for me to talk about that without spoilers, because the main reason that I don't want to see it is a big spoiler. But yeah,
no.
sure.
I don't need to go that into it much more than that, except that it's
I mean, it really
disappointing.
seems to have affected you. It's like the third day in a row you talked about.
Yeah, because yeah, dude, because I saw a better movie like the day after. It just brought some perspective. I'm like, wow,
What did you see the day after? I forget.
I saw the Saints of Newark,
Oh, right.
the Sopranos tie-in film.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. It was really good. And then just in
Did the guy
comparison,
act well?
yeah,
Did his son act well, you thought?
the guy did the good acting thing. Yeah,
No, the guy, like the guy who plays the young version, did he act well?
Yes, actually, he did. He acted like his dad.
It's a bit of a
It
gamble, you know.
it was wild. No, he sounded like his dad, and he did like his dad's walk. He did his dad's like mannerism. It was wild.
Okay.
It was good. No, it was good. Like they had young versions of like a bunch of the cast, and they all you could tell who was who. Like, it was great. Good shit, dude. All right, Mad Chieftain. That'll just be a passive. Breaker of Stone. Caran-Lambar slams the ground, knocking back enemy units and dealing heavy damage to structures. That's this one.
It'd be nice if it had like rubble flying, you know?
Some more rubble.
Yeah, like well, actual like rocks or stone rubble, you know, like from buildings or something. This is breaker stone. It's just a cool little addition. This is my idea. You don't have to do that.
He actually damage.
Well, he did damage himself. Yeah.
I don't know if that was that or not. And Sorcered Rage pulls out this one. This one shouldn't be too hard. We already have a good base of pets.
Yeah, I should use the reuse the Doggle colors for this.
The greenish stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like
This is
all
a
of them.
similar type of magic, right? It's a Morgul.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, no, I like that idea. Once Caran-Lambar's health reaches less than 25%, he goes into a terrifying rage, temporarily dealing 150% more damage and health per hit. No! Wow! Oh, I wasn't reading chat. Good evening. Again, a lovely choice of music. I know that was probably a while ago, but thank you. You're still here. Julius G. This way. That's even your real name. Stav Kirk, amazing work, thank you. Appreciate it.
Sorry, what?
Oh no, I was just reading chat. I was catching up because I completely forgot to read it. People were complimenting both the mod and my music choice, apparently.
Okay. What are you listening to?
Random fantasy soundtrack.
Okay.
No, it's not punk rock. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, he uses Boromir's effects. Oh, I heard Boromir. Oh no.
Caran-Lambar is dead?
How? Dude, Caran-Lambar's dead. Took a little tumble off the cliff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that one first.
I always feel motivated to mod like this. Like you're doing stuff and I'm doing like you're doing major stuff. I'm doing like minor. I'm just doing some buttons, you know, that I don't really feel like doing necessarily, but it has to be done. The fact that you're working on stuff always helps me to feel like I'm not alone.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the only one wasting my time on this dumb shit. Like forever.
Sometimes that's what you need to do.
Yeah. Okay. It is very fitting to have Kirdan in our last release
Why is it fitting?
because our main menu art is leaving the Havens. Kirdan is the last elf to leave Middle Earth, most likely. He is also the oldest,
Okay. I understand.
and
Oh yeah.
I believe that I am the oldest, the oldest constantly active BFME modder in the community. I could be wrong. I don't think there's anyone that's still working on the stuff that is now older that has been doing this for longer. Actively, I mean. Is there anybody that's been doing this like longer than I have right now?
anymore. I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Most of everyone has smartly moved on.
Yeah. Good move.
I agree.
Oh, don't worry. It's not a brag.
No. No. Slayer sound.
Yeah. Kieran's buttons will be easy to do. He's such a clear, iconic, specific character. There's so much to him that is like easily translated into a button. Just using that Shadow of Warhammer. Oh, there's such a silly piece of criticism on this one. Of course, on the VK page, I have to say it. I noticed that this is just, oh god, it was a guy who was saying that his ears didn't look like they went with his body. What? What does that even mean? It's so weird. How do you like? Well, okay, well, all right, you know, okay. I think this Kieran is one of the best models that I've made for Agent Array.
I agree. I mean, we had what's his name, Luis Lux, or however you say his username. He's a big Total War mod artist. He's been doing art for a long time,
Really?
Yeah, he commented on ModDB and said this is one of the
Did
best
he?
Kirdan. Yes, this is one of the best
Oh,
Kirdans I have seen in a mod.
neat.
Yes, I upvote him. I think I did. I was about to do that on stream. Yeah, no, he's fucking great, dude. Like, oh my god, and he likes it.
Louis Lux. Oh, oh, look at his Thorin. Oh, that makes me want to redo our Thorin.
Dude, again, yeah, like we were talking.
If I redo our Thorin Open Shield, it's going to cause a stir though because I'm going to just give him a beard. I don't give a fuck what anyone says or thinks. He's just going to have a beard, and that's just going to be him. Sorry. Somebody stop me. Good luck.
Yeah.
It's a better look. Just do the whole movie thing, of course. I like his costume quite a bit in The Hobbit. But, give him a beard.
I did that for my Hero Forge miniature. I made 2 versions.
Yeah?
So I
Good.
could have the long beard, yeah. And he looked good. He looked good with the armor too, with like an actual beard, like a braided dwarven beard, kind of like Gimli.
Uh-huh.
That's what it looked like. I'm like, oh, cool. The short beard looked good on him too, but that's because the short beard in Hero Forge actually, is still kind of a dwarfy long beard instead of being,
Right.
you know,
Very short.
kind of like Boromir length, Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how you. Which member of
Horribly
the
lit.
Fellowship? Which one of their beards can you compare the dwarves to? Healy's easy. It's just Aragorn, dude.
Yeah.
Ah!
Aragorn at the coronation, I would say, is Thorin's beard. Just
Yeah.
maybe like an extra week, and it's Thorin's beard.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is great,
Is it though? Is it really?
exactly as it should.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
See, we had another poor guy, poor fella, asking about good old Azog. Poor boy.
Círdan is also described as very tall, so there's Matthias' Easter egg in Age of the Rain. Yeah.
I want to have the same wallpaper like you. Where can I download? Ant, because I actually made this. Composited it together myself.
You don't want to publish it?
Might. Like,
Yeah.
I kinda...
You sent it to me once. I had it for a good long time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
You remember that?
No, I don't.
You sent that to me.
I could probably send it. Probably in the Discord or something. I don't know if he's in the Discord, but yeah. Typing off topic if you're in the Discord. Stav Kirk.
He is. He is.
Is he?
That's Solskjaer, I think.
I don't know.
Stavkirke. That means Stave Church. I think it's the same guy.
Oh.
And yes, I can read Norwegian.
Wow, what a guy.
Occasionally, when it's close enough to Dutch.
Sure. Sure.
Your dance
Right.
button's gonna look sick. I'm almost done. It's gonna be great.
Dire Straits. Dune.
That's for anyone wondering. Yes, that is a reference to Dire Straits.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Money for nothing, checks for free. I want my MTV.
I want my...
Oh, I love Dire Straits. I feel like they only have a few songs that I think are really good, but those that I think are really good, I think are really fucking good. The rest is not really my thing. It's a bit too lovey-dovey and a bit too slow here and there, But they got some of those songs, man. They're fucking great.
Sure.
Private Investigations. Such a good song.
Well, he
It,
uses
it feels like a crime novel. Oh, sorry, what? What?
No, sorry. I was thinking out loud.
Oh, no. Finally lost your fucking mind.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, here you are,
yeah. Here I am, opening up the Arid Rangers so I can look at the fucking animation.
I don't even know what that is.
Your mom. God.
Your mum gay.
Yeah. Look, they have a backpack. Did we ever do that campaign render?
Nope. I asked you to do that. I didn't want to do it. And I remain in that frame of mind. And likely will for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
Yeah. That's just a lot of work that I don't want to spend my energy on. Being limited in my energy. You understand?
I do. I understand. Are you watching my screen? Can you watch my screen really quick?
Your screen? No, I'm not. Hang on.
Really quick, just so I can get some input. It's Caran-Lambar. Currently for his hammer attack, he uses this.
Yeah.
What if he uses this? I look a bit better? Maybe not? I don't know.
No, that's not how you swing a hammer. What if you just leap?
That's the problem. It's a separate thing.
Okay.
I don't
It's
really
3
know.
animations. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to combine those together. That's a lot of work. That's
Nah,
okay.
he just used what he has.
Yeah. Do that.
Have him fall down on his ass. Have that be animation where he just falls over.
Fuck, which one? I think that was the death one. Yeah. Oof. His gigantic butt is the Shatterhammer or whatever.
Yeah.
And Caran-Lambar got that cake.
Goddamn.
All right. Well, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Cool. Bad Chieftain. Why do you not have an effects?
I blame. Sorry for reading these messages so late.
Huh? Oh, the chat. Oh yes, hello people. Sorry. Huh?
I can't keep track.
Oh,
I'm doing too many things at once.
yeah. And giving commentary on this stuff can be hard sometimes. What am I doing right now? I am going to. I'm currently copying an existing effects to make my life a lot easier. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got. Sorry.
Cool. Okay. Kirdan has his buttons. Dunzo.
Dunzo?
Yeah.
Dunzo.
I'm gonna look at him in game. Testing Rivendell stuff. Can you believe it? What is this?
Takes me
2018?
back. Yeah, it takes me back to.
I'm gonna write a script soon. Hopefully the voice actor we have in mind can do it. Yeah, Kirdan is in game. Missed your message? What message did I miss? Oh. And dump. Yeah, I missed that. That's not what I would have gone for, regardless. I used something else. Here, I'll send you what it looks like.
I was just about to ask him. Thanks. Ooh, it's raining. I think. That is raining. I look at thingy. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Those are great.
They're basic, you know, but they work.
Yeah, they're colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching you.
The Norway one, the first one I liked the most.
Faster. Come on.
Oh, Caran-Lambar, you move so slow.
Move it, Akai. Come on. Now. Move it, Akai.
Got to love
Come
them all.
on. Hurry up. Move it, Akai. Keep
Code
going.
to level them
Go.
up.
Come on.
I can build whatever you wish.
None shall stand in our way. Go. Come on.
Can we see him later, Kierdan? Maybe if Kyle's done doing what he wants, or wants to take a quick break, maybe you can show it.
Yeah.
I mean,
This structure
he's there,
is
so.
unparalleled.
Taste man flesh.
EB.
Our spears
No, I have
are
not seen him
pledged
in
to
game yet.
Suladan. Harandor spearmen, here at your call.
His powers all work. That's cool.
Our spears are pledged to Suladan.
Is that first?
That's his mad chieftain for now.
Okay. Be cool if those sparkles were fucking black. Like representing madness visually.
Okay. I can do that.
Shit, did I just have a good idea?
You motherfucker. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'll do that. That sounds pretty cool. Sparkle. Oh my god, look at how small that is.
I wonder if they could do like a different kind of sparkle, like something else. Like what would look cool? Like what was it, like a tiny little eye of Sauron? I was kidding.
No, that'll look awful. That would
I know, I'm just kidding.
Can I just use this sparkle, please? Do you
What
want
about that starburst?
Because this is 32 by 32 pixels.
Yeah, what about that starburst that I just saw?
Alright, which one?
That one. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, because that looks more like madness to me than
Well, which one do you like?
I like the EX Starburst H.
This one? Okay, let's see how it looks in game first before I do anything crazy.
Sure. Oh, I always really enjoyed this. It's like theorizing like how to
This is the fun part of
visually
this.
represent a very abstract concept, you know?
Oh yeah, that's why I like effects. That's why I really like effects coding. And like I like
Yeah.
doing effects. It's the coding that I like just because of the fact that I get to be artistic. You know,
Yeah. And think about
I get to think. Okay, what is a good representation of this man's power, of
yeah,
this specific power? You know, like what is a like, you know, what is a good way to make it like unique?
Mad Chieftain. What is
Mad
that? How do you
Chieftain.
communicate that? Yeah, that's fun stuff.
Yeah,
There
because he
is
was
a
using the
lot
gold
to
or
do.
green, but
We'll get to work.
black would be fucking cool. I just need to remember how to set it up. Because doing black effects and dark colors is not fun,
Mhm.
and is usually a pain in the ass because you have to work with alphas. So you usually have to remake whatever texture you want to use, just because of the fact that most of these effects they're like an additive, like you know they use like
Yeah.
an add filter. They
Mhm.
don't they don't have an alpha, so you work from white. I think I'm explaining it correctly.
You are.
You add color to what's already there instead of it being like an
Our
alpha. You
spears
can,
are pledged to
you know.
Suladan.
The white hand will not be
I
stopped.
think I explained that kind of correct. I don't know.
Prepare yourselves. Harandur spearmen.
Oh,
here at
whoa!
your
Look
call.
at that. It's definitely much more visible. Oh, that will look cool black. Okay, yeah, we're doing this one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we open this up. Go away.
That's not a constant effect though, is it? Like what is that?
Oh, that's a constant. It's when
Oh
he's.
shit.
It's when he is.
Saruman will be pleased.
For every 20 allied Herodwaith units nearby, blah blah blah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So it's not.
They just reduced the opacity on that, I would say, because it's a very opaque. You could get away with just making it really dark green if the black stuff is annoying, but just as long as the opacity is a bit reduced, because it is very, I don't know, it's a bit overly distinct. But that is just me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. That.
Remember what I was saying earlier, like a couple streams, or maybe last stream ago, like about the casts, the Ross casts. He did one today. That's just really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Good on him.
Yep. I watched
This
most
is
of it
what.
actually.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, that looks great. That'll look really good.
Cool. Anyways,
Should
continue.
reduce the texture size though. It's massive.
What size is it?
Like 256.
Ah!
Oh, I guessed correctly. Holy shit. I guessed it.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, I guessed it. I love that. Yeah, that was a good cast. I watched most of it. I skipped through a little bit because it's fucking 45 minutes. But it's a single game and it's really good. It showcases a lot of Dol Guldur.
Mm.
Dol
Oh, that's
Guldur
why
is
you
like
like it.
yeah, of course. It's funny with the West playing Dol Guldur. He did forget like some really key elements that could have really helped him out. But you know, it was a good spidery match. There were a lot
Ooh,
of
they're using
Ravagers.
spiders.
Yeah, people always use spiders. Apparently, that's like a big meta. I don't know about that shit, but yeah, that's
Cool.
what you do. Dol Guldur is this big time spider faction, which they should be.
Cool.
They should be that. Yeah, it was a good
Remember
cast.
how to do alpha.
Oh, by the way, for those watching, We have organized a screenshot competition, a spooky Halloween screenshot competition. We've only got one entry.
Yeah.
Nobody's interested.
I
Nobody's
forgot about
interested?
that. No, I didn't forget about that. I remembered last night.
Yeah,
And I saw that. Yeah, it's only been Valkyrie so far.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
guys should
know.
enter
There's
it.
some good. Yeah, there's some good screenshotters out there.
Yeah, there's a news bit about it in our news channel and on Discord. Deadline is of course Halloween, 31st of October.
Those spooks.
Come on, submit your spooky screenshots. I really like seeing the spooky ones.
Yeah.
You'll get a personalized message from Mr. Bones. Hey, how's that for a prize? Shit. I'd kill for that.
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones never talks to me anymore.
Mr.
We had a big falling out.
Mr. Bones.
When he realized that I was the man behind Mr. Mogg, he didn't like that very much.
Well, you betrayed his trust, dude.
Yeah, I'm aware. I thought I was having fun, but apparently sometimes too much fun is too much. And it can hurt people. So yeah, I'm afraid I did hurt Mr. Bones a little bit. More than a little bit. He hasn't really spoken to me since. Yeah.
So sad. Despacito.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. So, who's your favorite BFME YouTuber? Yes?
I don't watch any of them.
Okay. I tried to give you like a reason to say a certain thing that I think is funny, but you kind of missed it.
Well, I mean, it sure ain't Shanks.
Hey.
Oh, George literally just... Wow, George literally just typed in chat. I swear I did not steal that. That was off the top of my head. I swear. Yeah, wow. Goddamn, dude. Whatever.
I just...
Whatever, dude.
I just felt like saying that because it's funny.
Okay. You do, dude. Oh, I have to run an asset. My favorite.
Yeah.
Love running them assets. Especially for the first time during the day, dude. Oh. Where I get to sit here for like a good minute.
Yeah.
I think someone mentioned the other day is like, oh, they're watching The Matrix. Like, as like the asset that dad is building. Like, yeah.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Every time I get to watch The Matrix.
The thing is, I can actually read this code as well, and I know exactly what it says.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is all of the art files being added.
And I know what they all are.
Yeah, I mean, we're going past the Elven files right now. There we go. Gondor buildings. Gondor units. Yeah, that'll do for everything.
Yeah. Oh, Harad stuff. Here we go. Harad units. Isengard units. Not a lot of buildings, of course. Oh, some KU files, some old Agmar files.
Yeah,
some animations.
Yeah.
Mortar units, props, Asciliate props, rock cliffs, Lake Town,
map stuff, PT trees, all
yeah,
the PT stuff. That's all. Like
Rohan.
Look at all those Rohan. Look at all the sky, dude. Look at how much shit we have in this stupid mod. Oh my god.
Yeah. How much shit we have in a stupid mod. TU Bear. Went the extra mile.
You. Yeah, there's Woodland Realm. Oh wait, no. W's Wild. That's Misty Mountains. My bad.
Yeah, WU was for Woodland Realm for Mirkwood and Ravine and Alliance. TU is Woodland Realm and Asia Ring for Thranduil unit and Thranduil building.
I remember you saying that, like, all of Mirkwood, it needs to be T. We're like, wait, why? Because Thranduil. And we're all like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
That makes sense, right?
It's like, yeah, of course. It's fucking it's Thranduil faction. It's not Woodland.
Yeah, but the real reason I did that though is because it's the same for Dol Guldur. Dol Guldur is UU and UB. Doesn't really make any sense. There's nothing in, but Guldur is two U's. It's just distinct. It's not like you're not going to confuse that with anything else. It just makes it slightly more convenient to think about like what is in the mod.
We're such nerds, dude.
No, that's not that's just smart.
No, I know, but no, just like our the reasonings, like how.
Yeah.
You know. Why is Rivendell? Why is Rivendell AU, for instance?
Because Arnor, of course.
Arnor. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Arnor.
And because if you do like EU or RU, like Elf or Rivendell,
yeah.
it mixes with the old Elf stuff and the Rohan stuff, so you can't
that
do
bothers the fuck out of me. Yeah.
Yes, that's my fucking nightmare. Yeah.
There's still some Rivendell stuff that
that uses EU. Yeah, I know.
And it pisses me off. Yeah, I hate it. Oh yeah, it frustrates.
Yeah, me too. I don't like that stuff. For those who are wondering what we're talking about, B2 works with a folder structure, which means that it reads art in folders as it loads into the game, which means you need to have certain things have certain prefixes to be in certain folders. So it's also just easier that way. If everything that is in the Woodland Realm every Woodland Realm unit is TU as a prefix, so Thranduil unit or TB tuberculosis. Thranduil building. It makes it easier to remember, so we make sure that they all have the right prefixes. Rod is of course HU and HB. You don't have to do this, but you can just do it. You can just have everything be like the Horondor barracks could just be bar underscore SKN or whatever, and then it'd be in a folder called HA. You'd have to look all over the place to find every single thing. It'd be very annoying.
Oh, I think the alpha broke it. It's like jittering.
I don't even see it. Oh, I see it. Very vaguely. Whoa.
What happened?
Don't know.
Probably out the alpha. Oh yeah, you can barely see it. I opened up my phone, and the first thing I saw was the Círdan portrait, and I just saw the portrait frame, or the Palantir frame again for Rivendell, and I'm just, oh.
Yeah, I like it.
Did we show that in public? I can't remember.
I did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, not in complete context. It was just like a small shot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty successful.
I agree.
And to be completely honest, I might not delete that skull off of the one for. It's so. Is it really that much of a fucking problem? Is it really? Oh god, because the amount of work that would take. I don't have. The way these things are made, the way I make them, clean PSDs are very hard to keep. I'd rather just be like
just removing something isn't always, an easy
that
route.
Simple. No, I can do it.
Get lost.
Yes, I can do it, but it would be a lot of very annoying Photoshoppy work. It's like, I don't really want to do that. I'd have to like hand draw shadows and then hand draw alpha channels for those shadows, and oh god. And I'd have to like probably fix like half of like the other skull because it's overlapping.
We'll just do it, bro. Just do it, bro.
I don't think I will. I don't think it's really an issue. I really don't think it's really an issue.
How dare you!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Come and see our city's splendor. Ah, this structure is
Look that at real horse.
Look at that real horse. What?
Our spears are pledged to Suladan. Harandor spearmen, here at your call.
I said look that at real horse.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Oh, at real effects. Yeah, that's chunky guy on that one. That was great.
Cool.
You'll do what I say.
Cool. Very cool. Might even make him a little bit bigger, actually.
Are you sure?
I want to see. I want to see.
Okay, all right. Can you calm down, jeez?
Oh. The effects increase the more. No. I don't think it will. I think it's just going to be one effects across the whole thing. I'm not really up for doing more than that.
No.
I don't think it needs it. I think
No,
it's just so long as you know that it's there, it'll be, it'll be fine.
Look at that, in real Mad Chieftain. Man, can't wait for his voice set.
I can stop hearing alerts.
Yeah. It's gonna completely change the way he feels.
You know what to do. An excellent decision. You'll do what I say. Our grand city grows.
I guess I could just
More warriors flock to the Herondor outpost. I bring
No.
warriors from the tribes of Haron. My dedication does not waver. Free man or dedication does not waver to me.
Can you do me a favor before you exit this testing bit? Can you get a bazaar and get a caravan and deploy it just so people can see it? This is so cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this. I think this is fine. I think this is fine size-wise.
Looks good.
I have a variety of materials at my disposal.
What am I getting, Bazaar?
A fine idea.
Yeah.
I have received a dark threat from Mordor. Behold! I see that you are interested in the exceptionally rare Dwarven steel from the Eastern Orkandi. The road is our home.
It's animations and working and everything
Under
now, too.
familiar stars.
I don't actually think this has been showcased on stream yet.
The gold leads us yonder.
Give me that.
Don't drop that, it's expensive. Under familiar stars. The gold leads us yonder. Under familiar stars.
Oh,
I
rip the
have heard
trees.
stories of new markets.
Oh, that should be changed. If George, if you're still watching that, can you make a note? It shouldn't be destroying trees.
Get the stores ready. A new scimitar for the handsome soldier over there?
Oh no, he's backwards.
Yeah, that's I think that's still being worked on. But he does his animations.
He does, he has the bow. This fine wares straight from Harad, dude. Fucking genius, man.
Aged wine from distant Torwinian. Saruman will
Alright,
please.
back to Caran-Lambar. Actually, I need to...
Keep going. This way.
innocent. Come on! Faster!
Remember that time we were streaming and you muted yourself and I was talking to myself for a good 45 minutes?
Yeah, that was the
Or
NASCAR
however.
stream, wasn't it?
Yes, or however long it was.
I have this.
Yes. Good times.
Oh, why does he still have the effects?
Go!
Invaders! Take up arms, Haradrim.
That's not good.
We're going back! Faster! This way! Come on! Faster!
The fires of war
I
are
have
spreading.
Go! To the camp!
Alright, but why is that effect still playing?
Good dude. Seems like a code bug.
Or it might be a me bug, actually.
Oh no.
Me fucking up.
Not you.
Yup. 25.
Was it?
Yeah, it's probably me.
Shit. So disappointed.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. Be a couple minutes.
No problem.
You'll do what I say!
Ensorcelled rage. Arrangement. How does this work? Why do you boom? And activated Caran-Lambar damage himself. Nearby enemy units temporarily lose 50% attack damage and attack speed. Honestly, just making that effect smaller and changing up the sound would actually do that wonders. Let's do that. Start from there. How do? How do I do? Sup, Bomber?
None shall stand in our way.
We are working on Caran-Lambar. Some of his effects list today. What's arrangement? Change him. Make this different. It's O2. Smaller.
How you doing?
What am I doing?
No, I said how you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty all right, I guess. You know, still working on Caran-Lambar. His affecciones. Yeah.
Here, let's do something new. Let's write a script live.
Oh. I thought he had a full script done.
But Kirdan?
Oh, Kierdan. I thought you were talking about Caran-Lambar.
No.
Oh. Oh, God. You're going to do that live? Okay.
No, I'm just gonna try.
Oh, God.
Like, people can give me suggestions, right?
You sure?
It's gonna be a fucking.
Okay.
It's gonna be a horrible nightmare. But
Okay.
I mean, if it doesn't work, which it won't, then I'll just stop. I can do that, you know.
And you can always stop.
Always stop. Okay. So who do we have here? We have Kirdan, the shipwright. What is his mood? Kirdan is amicable, I would say. Amicable, old, wise, old, but not elderly, and wise. Because you don't want to Kirdan to be like, oh, I am Kirdan. That's a bit much.
God, that would be awful.
Okay, so Círdan is shipwright. Friendly, old, but not elderly and wise. Círdan is one of the oldest elves still remaining in Middle-earth. He's an ancient craftsman, overseeing the creation of the ships that bear the elves away to the Undying Land. He has seen much in his long life: war, hardship, great highs, great lows. That about sums up the mood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I said, mm-hmm.
Okay, because I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Can you speak? You're very far away.
Speaking. I'm right next to my. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's better. You were very far away all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Huh.
My mic is right in front of my face.
Okay.
It's weird.
There are so many questions about Círdan that when you published it as model, they thought you were trolling. Yeah, I think Samwise thought we were trolling.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make that and then have it be a joke.
Not something like that. Yeah.
No,
Luckily it's
that'd
pretty
be
easy to tell when it's a
that'd just
joke.
be evil for no fucking like reason.
Yeah.
I think I'll give him attack lines even though he doesn't attack, just in case someone wants to call him in and have him be a normal hero. It'd be nice if he has some lines. I wonder what Círdan is in Adon, right? I wonder what he does in Adon.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I don't remember what he did. Shit, where did this save? Did it save in Suladon's folder? It did. I'm dumb.
Oh, interesting. He has a power called Into the West. All units in the target area are instantly travel to Círdan. Left click on the icon of the target area. Pretty interesting. I like it. Anyway, what does ours do? Messenger of Ulmo. He does call.
Right. Let's check this out.
As much as I like Círdan, I don't know that much. I don't remember that much about his history. I don't remember much of the Silmarillion.
It is most precious.
Maybe enough on that.
I don't remember anything about Círdan.
I'm watching.
Except that he did stuff in the First Age, and I'm pretty sure he helped out the Elrond and his brother and Erendu at one point.
Yeah.
Didn't he like also like turn away the Sons of Fëanor or something like that? At some point?
Yeah, he was Lord of the Falas. He had like he owned or controlled cities. I know that. 2 cities, I don't remember their names. He wanted to go west very badly, but he never did because he was like oath or honor bound to help find what's his name? All these elves. There's an elf who got lost. He was probably captured by Morgoth or something, I don't remember, and he was looking for him, which meant he literally missed the boat to head west. And then he missed the second journey as well. And then I think he decided to stay in Middle Earth and become the very last elf to ever leave.
I bring warriors from the tribes of Haron.
Some dedication. Yeah.
Or you will die. My dedication does not waver. I'm watching you. Come on.
Raiders, move out!
I have a host of warriors under my command.
You fix the effects thing?
No, because now it's just not working.
Huh.
Oh, Christ. Oh.
Yay!
Fuck, dude. How quickly this just becomes very unfun.
Yeah, well, you know, that's why you have that muscle trained.
Shut up. But you're right, yeah.
Yep.
Don't. Bingo. Bingo? There's currently 31 people watching this.
Oh, there are a couple more even earlier. All you're doing is just changing the value and going back in game.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So, I don't know. Just entertained, dude.
Such a fine addition to our city. None shall stand in our way. My warriors serve the Dark Lord. We shall all be rewarded. The Dark Lord calls upon you. Do not question my authority to me. Say the word, and we will march to war.
Man, Lord of the Rings lore is just trying to slip from my fucking brain. I'm forgetting shit.
You'll do what I say.
Just let it go.
I have this it.
Oh, I understand how it works. Oh, okay, it's not a permanent effect.
I have this it.
It's because he uses the horde logic.
Hurry up.
Oh, so it's a horde bonus thing.
Oh, so it's not gonna last that long. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I can really do much about that. So it doesn't, it only happens when he goes near at least 20
Yep.
units. Okay,
Excuse me. Fuck me.
how many seconds do you think this effect should last for then, if that's the case? Since it's not going to be permanent. It only happens every time they anytime he goes near 20 units. Oh, fuck. That sucks. I wish. Oh.
It had to be like 5 seconds.
5? I can do. I have to do math because I always forget how to do that. Shit. Because it's 930. Oh, 150. Okay. 150 is 5 seconds. A little bummed. Bit bummed. I was hoping it would work differently.
Shit.
Yeah. Rub off radius. Oh my.
Oh. I can make all kinds of jokes that I will not make.
Oh dear.
Like
Yeah,
5 just like, wins in my head. Like, oh,
yeah.
no. I'm good. Never mind.
Are you sure?
Uh,
You don't want chat to see your comedic genius?
no.
No.
This way.
Should I tell the Biden dream again?
I don't know. It was pretty funny. It's up to you. You want to get that
Nah,
person?
I won't. I won't tell it. I won't tell my Joe Biden dream. And then the next stream, I will ask, should I tell it? And then I won't do it again. And it'll just like, it'll be a thing.
Oh, you're gonna make it a thing.
Yeah. I had a Joe Biden dream and it was really weird, but I will not tell it.
Evil.
Our lands are
Yeah.
under attack. This way. Go.
Sound effect. It's more oomph. Need some more oomph.
Oomph.
Oomph. So, who is actually watching this stream and paying attention to chat? Type in chat now. Type Finarfin in chat. Remember those?
Type teleporno in chat.
Yeah. If you see this, type teleporno in chat. Yeah.
Tell the
What?
Biden dream story and do it. Ah, no. Ah,
Are you weak?
do you really want to hear it? George, really want to hear the Biden dream story again? Because I was saying that was this yesterday when we were all talking. I don't remember. Like the day before, maybe.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, and I was like, I can always make George laugh, and I started telling the Biden dream story, and I was like, oh, he's not laughing. So I kind of changed, I get up a little bit, and then he laughed. I'm like, yes, it was a big victory. So I dreamt that I gotta pause my music for this. I had a dream the other night, about how I was in like a really like wonderful, like large, spacious bedroom in like this very high rise, like big loft apartment, really, affluent apartment with Joe Biden. Just me and Joe, and yeah, Joe Biden was wearing this like this red velvet like nightgown, like robe. I don't know what the word is in English necessarily. And we were on the bed, and I was cuddling Joe, because Joe was very sad. Joe was very sad because Joe couldn't get any of his legislation passed because American Republicans are like they're just a bunch of obstructionist cunts. That's all they do. Like the only thing they believe in nowadays is like the opposite of what the other party wants. That's all they do. Um, so Joe was crying about that. I, I don't know. It was just weird. He was crying, and I was like trying to comfort Joe. And as I was comforting Joe, by the way, this was not sexual. There was no, these dreams. Everyone's had these dreams. You're like in a weird situation with someone you would never find sexually attractive, but for some reason, you know, you
It's
got a
just your best
boner.
friend, dude. Oh.
You know what I mean? Like these dreams of people that you would normally never find sexually attractive, but in your dream somehow you're aroused. These things happen. I have these dreams all the time, but this was not one of those dreams. It was just
I know.
non-sexual. It was just not sexual. It was just Joe Biden, and we were in bed in his in like this big apartment, and he was in a red velvet robe, and I was just comforting him because he was sad about his political, well, his president his term so far, right? And I remember as I was comforting Joe Biden, I was thinking like my mom is never going to believe that Joe Biden is like my best friend. Like I'm like best friends with Joe Biden, and we're just chilling. So how am I going to convince my mom that I actually know Joe Biden? And I called my mom like in my dreams, like, no, he's right here. Joe is my friend. We've been friends for a long time. I'm just chilling with Joe. Uh, and then at some point, I just looked at Joe, and he just kind of woke up, and I was awake, and I was like, that felt very real. Sometimes you're dreaming, you have these absurd dreams, and you're aware that they're absurd in your dream, and even though you might not like actively think to yourself, oh, this is clearly a dream, they don't feel realistic. And sometimes you have these dreams that are fucking absurd, like my Joe Biden dream. Except, you're thinking to yourself, this is reality. This must be real because it feels so authentic and real. And it's wild, like I would dream like cuddling Joe Biden, like platonically cuddling Joe Biden in bed in like his velvet robe,
Giving him emotional support.
comforting him. Yeah, it's weird how that could feel so fucking real. Like your brain is just able to just put you in that position where it just feels completely real. So weird. And I woke up thinking like, oh shit, that felt very real. It's like when you have one of those crush dreams. Like, oh, like this girl, like, oh my god, and it felt so real when you woke up. That's what I felt with Joe Biden, except I didn't have a crush on Joe. I was just being a friend.
Damn.
It was great. It was a great dream.
Did you feel fulfilled?
No, I couldn't actually comfort him. He kept crying the whole time.
Damn.
Yeah, that kind of made it a bit like stranger, even because he was just very fucking distraught. Uh, oh no, I was not Obama in the dream. No, I was very much myself. Like that was a big element of it. It was Obama. It kind of makes sense because they know each other. I don't actually. This might surprise you. Of course, I'm Agent Rig mod leader. So I know a lot of famous people, but I don't actually know Joe Biden personally. That was kind of that's kind of the hook of the dream, right? Me knowing Joe Biden and comforting him, like that was the weird thing. I was definitely myself. Yeah, it makes me feel bad for Biden more than anything. Yes, poor inconsolable Biden. Yeah, yeah, he was. Yeah, it was a wonderful dream. I'm gonna remember this dream for a while. I've told the story 3 times now. This was the 3rd time I've told it, so I'm definitely remembering. I'm sure I'm making up details.
It's been about the same every single time. That's
Yeah,
been
but
pretty
in
good.
the telling, okay, okay, well, good.
No,
Okay.
it's been about the same every single time you've told it.
Hmm.
So yeah. No, because I forget my dreams. Yeah.
I mean, so do I. I did used to have like this little book. Like, if I had a really good dream, I would write it down because that's what I believe that dreams like made good stories all the time, which they really don't. But that's when I believe that.
Not all the time.
Sometimes they do. I have a few that I like tell, but this is now one of them for sure. This is a good one. This is a good one.
Lonesome Joe. Lonesome Joe.
And here's the thing, right? I'm not even particularly enamored with Joe Biden as a politician. I am
No, he's too
way
he's too
more
right for
more.
you.
Yes,
Yeah, he's too right for you.
he's a liberal, you know.
Liberal, yeah, dude, fuck him.
Yeah, he's a righty. I'm very much very left, and Joe Biden is just oh, I don't agree with him politically for the most part. I think he should go much further than he does. I also think the whole Democrat Party are a bunch of fucking cowards. Uh, to where they refuse to fight fire with fire. So I'm really not like a Biden guy or whatever. I'm also not American, so whatever.
You're not a Biden
Uh,
bro? You're not a Biden bro?
no, no.
Bruh?
I was a Bernie bro. Well, I like Bernie Sanders. Seems good.
Bernie Sanders? Like Bernie
Mhm.
Sanders too.
Quick question regarding Woodland Realm: do cellar doors still cloak when built in trees as it can't get it to work online? Yeah, I think they should,
They
but
do,
I think
but I'm pretty
they remove
sure.
trees that are near, though, right?
Yes, I don't think that was something that we're able to fix. That was just the way that structures work in the country. How trees
Yeah.
work in the game, I don't think that that's something we can fix. But and according to that one guy yesterday, we should never release the mod in that case. Yeah, that was the no. I didn't tell you that. Yeah, the dude. Oh my god, fucking wild man. He's like, yeah, we should. You should have never released the mod if like if you can't load your save games. It's like,
I mean, I can.
I can load my games. This has been a
Yeah.
problem in normal Battlefield Earth the whole fucking time it's been around. It happens in vanilla. I've had it
Yeah.
happen to me in vanilla. I don't know. It's just remembered.
I really wish I'd seen a screenshot of that.
I do too.
Such a
I
fucking
wish I
shame.
saved it. I really wish I saved it. Wild. Yeah, no, he was so fucking angry at you.
That's great.
He was so mad. I was so mad. Apparently he was in the Rise of Mordor server too. And he left that. He left that server too. I was like, oh my god.
So mad. Oh no.
Wow.
I guess he left all the servers that we were in.
I guess. He hated you that much.
I'm no longer in that server, so haven't been for a while. So you must be you.
I'm in there now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. People get so mad.
Yes, dude. Fuck.
I actually wrote some attack lines for Kirtan. Yes, I won't say them because I'll have to act them out. I don't like to do that. So.
No. Please don't do that on stream.
I'll do one.
Oh no.
I'm so old. My knees, my back. Oh God. I have to get up 6 times in the night, and then I can't pee. But I have to. I'm so old.
Is that you, Joe Biden?
They won't pass my legislation. Oh, do you like my old man voice? I think it's actually pretty good.
Pretty great, dude. Pretty great.
I didn't realize I could do this. Oh, I kind of slipped. Oh, I didn't know I slipped for real. Oh, there goes my hip.
All right, bro.
Oh. Hey, no problem. Windsurf _for the Shire _. No problem, bro.
Problem.
Let's write some more Kirdan lines. I'm in the character now. I'm in the mood.
Can you actually stop doing that? Maybe actually, can you consider doing that?
Yeah, all right. I'll stop now. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Is it over? I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Joe. Stand.
I am now regular old me again. Still old, but not as old.
Oh. Skateboarders, get off my lawn!
I've had that thought several times. There's just like skateboarders like outside the train station where I'm at like almost on a daily basis. It's
Man,
great,
dude,
like
you're trying to just put
great,
put them down.
great skateboarding, great skateboarding like area there. Though I understand it, but like they rush into like a whole like group of just people walking to get a train. Like that's kind of dangerous. It kind of is.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't really like to feel like I might get hit by a fucking skateboard if one of them falls off.
Yeah, I've been hit by a skateboard. Yeah, it's not fun.
No, that shit hurts.
I've hit myself with my own skateboard. Yeah.
Yes, I know. Me too. It hurts.
Yeah, and doing that to a crowd of people. So no, yeah. If you're doing that and you're skateboarding and you're complaining about people not wanting you, maybe check yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe consider that.
I'm such a boomer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're such a boomer. Oh jeez.
There we go.
Oh jeez, you're such a boomer now.
The White Hand will
I have
not
a variety
be stopped.
of materials at my
You'll
disposal.
do what I say.
You'll do what I say.
Oh, you're doing the accent. I love that accent.
Oh jeez.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, jeez, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh.
Stay together. Go.
Oh. Jeez.
Keep going. Move
No,
back,
that wasn't right.
No, it's not right.
Go. Hurry up.
I wish I could do accents as well as you. You're really good at doing
I
accents.
have this.
Well, thanks.
I can't do a Dutch accent though.
Keep going.
No, you can't.
That's because I don't really hear it though. You don't have.
Do you know who can do a really great Dutch accent? Like it's fucking perfect. Bill Bailey is a British comedian. I've heard him do like I watched a lot of like these British like panel shows, and he's on them a lot. It's like I've heard him do one like a couple times. It's completely spot on, perfect. I can't believe he's like it's such a specific thing to be able to do, and he does it. It's really good.
Wow.
Look that up, people. Bill Bailey Dutch accent. He gets it. He gets it. It's very rare for an English, like a native English speaker, to be able to do that. I can do it if you want me to, but it's honestly pretty hard for me to do it nowadays because I am so used to talking in my American accent. And the way I'm doing it now is very exaggerated. Very few people talk like this, except if you're a football coach. If you're a football coach and you are abroad coaching a foreign team, then of course you talk like this because you have apparently never followed one single English class in your life. So embarrassing, so embarrassing. Like these Dutch people that take on these big international positions and they do an interview in English and they sound like a fucking joke. It's a running gag like every time. Louis van Gaal speaks. Oh. There's all kinds of Dutch accents. The most serious one is the one I did. Like that's really bad, but most of them aren't that bad. They're just a bit, they're not American, basically. The one Bill Bailey does is perfect. It's nowhere near as extreme as the one I do. It's so good. Come on, you try to do it.
A Dutch accent? I can't. Not on stream.
Just
No.
try. It is not so hard if you try.
It's not so hard if you try. See, it just goes to.
Oh, you sound like you're a vampire from fucking Transylvania.
Transylvania.
If you
don't
try.
Try.
No, it's great.
No.
It's great though. It's not Dutch, but it's good.
Try.
No. See, you must try. The way we
Try.
speak is the R is very, very quick and short. The way we say it.
Oh god, I wouldn't call him for fuck.
Try. You have to try to say the R. The way we say the R is very different from the way you say it. Also very different from the way that you might hear someone from Transylvania. I'm sorry, Transylvania say it. We don't say IA, we say IA. So if you say Transylvania, we say Transylvania.
Of course, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you know. So nobody said teleporno in chat, so I'm guessing nobody's watching.
Literally nobody is watching this stream. I don't blame them.
No.
Teleporno.
I don't blame them either.
Teleporno. So chat, who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Teleporno?
And why
This is gonna be teleporno.
Why is it teleporno? Watch, it's gonna be one of the mod team who's watching the stream is gonna know. Or nobody. Fuck.
Yeah, nobody, I guess.
It's actually nobody. Got me. Yeah. Me? But I'm not in Lord of the Rings. Thank God. That'd be awful. There'd be Dunedain everywhere. Wait, that's the Riverdale faction.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember when we decided to include the Dunedain cavalry? Dunedain outriders? We're just like, fuck it. Let's just do it. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then all these people had to like balance it.
I think I was iffy on it at first too, yeah, because I was worried about the balance. And I'm like, you know what? What am I saying? It's Dunedain cavalry. Who am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I remember I remember having that thought. I'm like, wait, what? And then you're like, can I make it? You were like, can I make it? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And then you made the big helmet from the tabletop game.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, 1 second. I'll be right back.
No. Okay. Boomer Dane. Oh.
I had to blow my nose.
Oh, okay. I said I said Boomer Dane, and it made me laugh.
Oh God. Boomer Dan!
Boomer Dane.
How's that funny? You stupid
Yeah, stupid.
Zoomer or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. I'm a millennial. Okay, motherfucker.
I'll ask again. Anyone watching this stream actively and listening to what we're saying, can you type teleporno in chat?
Please. It is honestly important. Do you know what I was about to say? Because I still want to say it.
What?
I was gonna say if enough people typed in chat, we'll add Azog back into 8.0.
If you can get 60 people to come here and type teleporno in chat, we'll add Azok back. 2 so far, so it's not looking good.
Shit! What if 60 people randomly show up? Oh no!
If 5 people say Shanks is terrible in chat, we'll add Azok back.
No, don't say that. That's an easier outcome. That's something.
Don't worry, Azog is not being added back no matter what.
I got me a little bit worried there.
Do you remember that whole outrage? Like it got so out of hand. Like people started like did we get any death threats? I feel like we did, even though we probably didn't. But like just the whole like massive like size of like the outrage, the outcry that oh my God,
I can't remember.
people got so mad.
I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did, if I remember.
Maybe.
I think it was mostly just go kill yourself.
Maybe.
I don't think it really came to like, you know, them saying
Maybe.
that they were gonna come kill it.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you literally got that. I've gotten that before, of course, but no, I don't think it was on this. But it was so extreme. People were so mad, and the amount of just the comments on Lug. Like if you look at the comment, you can still see them on ModDB. Like people going completely fucking mental.
Oh yeah,
and
they hate
Bold
Lug.
as well. Mm-hmm.
I think there was a
Yeah, I have the feeling. I can't remember any specific ones, but I'll just put it this way: it's feels over reals. I felt like people got really, really mad to a degree where it kind of felt uncomfortable occasionally. But it was still funny as hell.
Oh yeah,
it was still funny as hell. It was funny. I had fun.
Yeah, it didn't scar me. Like, no, I'm glad we fucking removed it, and I'm not changing my mind. Like, from the beginning, we never really wanted them anyway. No.
Our lands are under attack.
Just felt like we had to do it.
The amount of times I shouldn't have, but the amount of times I explained why like we don't like him. But he was in the film. Yeah, but we just didn't really like that film, and we don't feel like he needs to be here.
Yeah,
but he was in it.
Yeah.
You're not better than Peter Jackson. I know I'm not better than Peter Jackson. But then why'd you remove him? I didn't really like him. But he was in the movie.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, well, why do you have this when like the design in the movie is better? Because I disagree.
Yes, or Or there'd be like a thing where like, oh, could you add like a bit of purple to that effect if possible? To that ensorcelled rage? I feel like a bit of purple wouldn't be nice because then it looks like him. You know? I don't know. Just a thing. Just an idea.
Maybe.
Yeah. And there's also like a lot of people that were like, okay, well, if you remove him, why don't you remove this or that? Still have this from the film. This is still from the film. Why don't you remove everything? It's like the concept of we just don't like this, and there are other things we like better. You know,
Yeah.
this is completely impossible. Either you like everything or you like nothing. And yeah, tread carefully because I'm fully capable of removing everything.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to. The fact that the Erebor dwarves still look like the ones
Airport
from the
dwarves
film,
and
that's
don't
a
look. Because
that's a complete
originally.
yeah.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, that's I'm saying that's a complete compromise
Oh yeah.
because if I had my way completely, they would not look like that anymore. I'd do a different look for them.
Well, originally when we were talking about that whole Erebor plan, I mean, you and I, we were like, do we want to just go like the Dwarf route and make completely non-Hobbit related dwarves?
Yeah,
We originally, from what I remember, we originally were gonna go along with that.
yeah,
And then
but so some people in the team didn't like that, and I don't want to like overrule everything. That's not cool.
yeah.
So and at the time, I wasn't quite so confident in just weathering like a horrible outcry. The Azog thing made me feel much more confident in the end about that because, of course, it's our mod. We get to do whatever the fuck we want, but it's not fun necessarily. I didn't know how well I deal with just constant like negativity. As silly as that might sound, it's just
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of negativity. He is. I'm typing this in chat just so I remember. Or I'm typing it in our DMs just so I that color. In case we
Oh, sure.
don't. I don't know.
Yeah, if I had my way
Sometimes
completely with Erebor's look, uh, I guess it would have a battle wagon, but it wouldn't look like that. It would
Turner
look
Moen dwarves, right?
Turner Mohan for the Iron Hills for sure, because he has a really great design for that. And for the Erebor dwarves, I would much more so go for like I don't really like this whole militarized thing. I'd rather they get that more of that look when they get heavy armor, but for the rest, I would just have them wear mail shirts and a whole variety of shields and axes and swords and helmets, and they would just be citizens that picked up arms. I feel like that's more what Erebor is. I'm not sure if they have the space for like a professional standing army. I don't know how that works.
It's
And
big,
a
yeah. I
mountain
mean,
fortress.
it's a big mountain, like it, but so
It's
much
not a
of it
country.
lost to Smaug. Yeah, I mean, and how many years was it? It's what 60 years. Well, you know,
Smaug is
70,
200.
70, 78, 79 years between the War of the Ring and the Hobbit. Like that's
Oh,
not.
sure, yeah.
I'm just saying in terms of like population.
Dwarves don't procreate very quickly, do they?
Yeah,
So
so they gotta.
yeah, they probably would not have a giant standing army like you see in
They
the film.
wouldn't.
I would assume they have because why
They
would they
wouldn't.
need to have that? Because they have a mountain fortress. All they need to do is close the gate, and they can just stay in there
I
forever.
I
They
remember
they need money. That's what they need. Gold, so
that
they can buy things
was
and just
that was a big thing. I because I remember I think when 3.0 first came out, that's when we had big boards for the dwarves, right?
yeah.
I did not like that because I'm like that's
No,
not the dwarves. They don't have that many people. They don't have that much
no,
men. And if I'm
no.
gonna be honest, I kind of wish we had that for the Gondorians as well.
Well, yes, but I like the visual of the Honorians.
Exactly. I like
That's
that too.
good.
I agree. I like that too.
Yeah,
But
sure. I remember when the Hobbit came out and they showed, and I saw it, and Erebor was there. Like this is way too grand. This looks completely overblown. It looks and feels much grander than Moria. Like that, you can't do that. Moria is supposed to be the biggest thing in terms of just scale. And I
Can
remember,
I interrupt
yeah,
really quick so we can see the
sure,
effects?
yeah. I'm watching the stream, by the way, just so I will be delayed. Was there any purple there?
There isn't this.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
Kind of purple.
It's a bit reddish. I think it could be a bit more purple. But yeah, if that's more purple, then it looks great.
I can add it to the blast too if that's also what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. It's like an outer rim, you know, of like purpleness or something.
Yeah, I'll probably add something new.
Anyway, yeah, the look of Erebor and the look of the treasure. I mean, in Desolation of Smaug when Bilbo is in
How
there,
big the
it's so
treasure room is? Like, I
it's
mean,
fucking
I know they need.
insane.
I know they needed to fit their Smog in there. Well, you made Smog so fucking huge, Peter Jackson. Why
Yeah,
you
just
gotta
make him smaller.
just
It
make the
didn't have to be
infinite
that big.
corridor? Yeah, just maybe should have considered making. Oh, I
Yeah,
wish
because
they
the
needed more
implications were
freedom.
pretty enormous. Because they had big Smaug, which meant they couldn't just shoot him with an arrow. So they had to do the Windlands thing, and they had to set up that plot, and then which they abandoned because he just blows up the Windlands, and then you have Bard like stick a fucking bow in a piece of wood somehow, and like, what the fuck is that? How are you going to shoot anything? It's so stupid. It's just like visually you can tell that doesn't work in terms of physics. There's no way that would especially something so heavy. You know, no way would that work. I mean, obviously, right?
We're
It's
talking about the
completely
Hobbit again.
I know. I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep going though.
Okay.
It's completely unbelievable. So if they had just like, that's it's the excess of everything, right? If Smaug hadn't been so big, you could have had Bard kill him with a bow and arrow. If Smaug hadn't been so big, you could have had a more believable treasure room. Because I understand that dwarves are very rich, but the amount of wealth they have in there, that's like that's Fort Knox times 500. You know, that's ridiculous. It's gold as far as the eye can see and beyond. You can't even see the walls in this room. When Smaug lights it up, it's endless. It's an endless treasury, and it's just piles and piles and piles and endless like mountains of gold coins. And why? Why? I don't understand it. It makes everything feel too big. It makes the conversation between Bilbo and Smaug. It's a great scene, but it makes it feel weird because Bilbo is so small and Smaug is so big. It's hard to frame that. I don't know. It just doesn't really work for me. And all you have to do to prevent all that shit is just say no. Let's not make him the size of 6 747s. Let's just kind of do what do what he's supposed to be in the book.
No.
Just do
Yeah.
that.
No, Peter Jackson.
Have a giant gold pile.
Maybe keep the 4 legs for the dragon.
I mean, imagine having to divide up like that gold pile, like in the contract. Imagine dividing that up into like bits. How the fuck is Bilbo gonna carry home his share? He'd need like a fucking fleet of trucks. What is that?
You need to hire the caravans from Harad.
Yes, right. Excess. It's the main issue with these films. Yeah, he couldn't carry it home. Sure, but like, imagine the fight. Why would you? Still.
Let's be
It's
honest.
so immense.
That's beside the point.
Yeah, that's not really the point. The point is that it makes like the mechanics of the story not function. Like Thorin he's so insane that he would literally not part with a single coin. You see how much gold he has? If he gives away like 1% of like a small section of that treasury to Bard, Bard would have his thing and Thorin would still be infinitesimally richer than Bard forever. It's stupid. Just don't do that. If you don't do that, then you don't have to like run circles around trying to make everything else make sense. Yeah, yes, that as well. There's so much of it that gold in Middle Earth is basically meaningless. If they have so much, and yeah, inflation. Yeah, it's not rare. Clearly,
This is a fantasy world.
Oh,
it is a fantasy world, and the thing about making fantasy worlds
it's
believable, it's
yeah.
is grounding them in some. That's the same reason why the whole Goblin Town chase doesn't work in the first film. They go like they there's no tension. There's no tension that builds up. Gandalf just shows up and then they run and they kill everything, and then they have like all these like antics that defy gravity. And then they slide down a giant like cliffside on like a wooden construction, and nobody gets hurt. And then they get buried in rubble. Everybody's fine. Then a giant monster falls on them, and everybody's still fine. Yeah.
It's just a
Okay,
departure from what we. It was a departure from what we had like established already in Lord of the Rings. Was one of the big things, you know, like because Lord of the Rings didn't have as much, didn't have as much of that over the top stuff, and
you can make it
and then
funny. You can make it over
yeah,
the top, but this is just way. It's
I just felt
excessive.
yeah, it felt too much, it felt. I mean, you filmed a whole fucking water scene with a GoPro.
Oh yeah, those
With a
little
GoPro
shots.
when
Yeah.
you're making such a big point of you using like the state of the art 3D camera, whatever the hell, whatever they weren't they shooting at what 40 48
Peter Jackson
frames.
said Peter Jackson said we need to have these kinds of shots, and then they said, well, we don't have cameras because these red cameras they can't do that. Okay, so how fix it? Okay, I guess we'll use GoPros. Okay, when
Yeah,
instead they should have said, no, Peter, we can't, and then it should have been like, oh, I guess we can't, and then don't do it.
then we don't use those shots because
So we just don't do it.
you don't need those fucking shots.
Yeah, just don't do it.
you know
That took me right out of the film. I was watching it. I was like, "What the fuck? This looks like an amateur like footage. Like it's some amateur shot in like a Disneyland ride or something." It's so weird. Yeah, yeah, so shitty. Excess. Yeah, I liked Unexpected Journey when I first saw it because I was so overwhelmed by being back in Middle Earth. You know, my senses weren't all there. I don't like it now. But I did at the
No.
time. But even then, I was like, when I saw Airborne, I'm like this is like Moria on steroids. But you can't do that because Moria is supposed to be Erebor on steroids. That, why 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 is this thing? Uh, it kind of took me out of the film immediately.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see the effect?
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, the little purple at the end. I like that. That's not exactly what I intended, but I think it looks better.
It's a happy accident.
Yeah, it looks good, and I like this purple here.
Hurry up! Keep going!
Cool. His final effects for his final power
Now!
is his colors. I like that.
Come on!
Hot take incoming from Matt DB.
Fuck off.
Cardan looks too old.
That is not a comment.
No,
That is not a
you
comment.
gotta be
That
kidding
is
me.
not a comment. That is not a fucking comment.
Yeah, it is. The guy says he looks too old. He wore a beard, but it doesn't mean he looked old. I know he was shipbuilder, but maybe spear and armor will be better for him than hammer. Like
Oh
Gil-galad's model,
god.
he fought in War of Last Alliance. I don't think he did it in robe or tunic. Oh, I'm gonna respond to this. Do you do everything
Oh.
you do in the same outfit forever? You go to work in your gym clothes.
I'm watching you.
You
He's
you
well. The thing
you
is,
go to dinner.
he's thinking that okay. He's thinking that he's a combat hero for some reason. He's thinking that that Círdan is a combat hero, which he's not. He's not a combat hero. He's old during the War of the Ring. This is...
He's been old for a very long time, for millennia. Yeah.
Yeah. He fought the last time he fought was at the Last Alliance. I'm pretty sure he didn't fight in the wars against Angmar. If you know, correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong. He was the boat builder. He was building boats for people to, you know, for the elves to sail back across the sea. That's really all he did at the end of the Third Age. You know, he gave his ring of power to Gandalf because Gandalf was, you know,
How long ago was that? How long was
wasn't
that?
when did the wizards arrive? 1000 of the Third Age, or was it 2000? I don't remember.
No, way before that. Way before that. I think. Well, when was the War of the Last Alliance? Like, I was there again. I was there.
34, the Second Age, something like that.
Like 3,000 years ago.
3,000, yeah. Elrond has his armor. Yeah, thank the Hobbit. Yeah.
Oh no, nobody said
I
that.
don't know. Well, I don't know. That's just a thought that came into my head.
Okay, so let's talk about the Hobbit again.
No.
You know what to do.
By sending ships and messages. Exactly. I don't think he's going to be wearing his battle armor then in the first place. Yeah, he's not, because I don't think he didn't go anywhere personally.
A new structure
You know,
has
like,
been
oh, God.
completed.
It's unreasonable.
I hate fanboys. Anyway, because they're so often wrong about in their takes.
It's just
like,
so
no!
fucking unreasonable. Yeah. Do we...
I do my research. I'm gonna spend like 20 hours on this without knowing what I'm doing in terms of like what the bare minimum of like what he should be looking like. He needs to have the beard. He needs to look old. He needs to have keen eyes, and you know, probably wear blue. He's one of the Teleri, after all. He's a shipbuilder. Yeah, probably wear blue. I guess that's a sensible decision. Anyway, the Hobbit sucked. What is your least favorite thing in the Hobbit?
Asking me?
Yeah.
Well, the thing that hurt me the most, and that was going to the theater, was them implying that when the Witch King was in Angmar, that they buried him. That is probably it. Just in turn for the story overall, because you know that's what I like that in films. Yeah, that was awful. That was just completely wrong from the lore
And pointless.
and completely pointless. I mean, and then Aragorn, of course. Aragorn, you know, go and find Aragorn. That's another one. That is so fucking stupid.
No, the worst, the single worst.
What do you
That's
think?
the end.
I don't know. That's the single worst would probably be the Angmar one. That's the one that gets me mad every single time I watch them.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be that one. Just like the whole setup with the fucking Morgul blade, the whole stupid thing saying how it was buried with the Witch King, then them teasing Dunedain, and then like remember how excited we were? I remember you sending me messages like Kyle, there's Rangers that they added in the extended edition. And then like we found out, like, and then we were still excited, and then we watched you watched the scene on Apple, like you got it. And you're like, Kyle, they're using Athelian Ranger costumes. And I was like, what? I gotta see this. And then like I watched, I'm like, this is cool. No, this isn't cool. No, this isn't cool. Because then immediately I saw them bury the fucking Witch King inside of a tomb. Like, no, that's not what you mean. He's a ring wraith. He's a fucking ring wraith.
They buried the Witch King and gathered the other Nazgul from across the world in the same tomb. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, how does that make sense? And you know what? That's funny because I never even thought about that. But yes, that makes it even dumber.
It is.
That's never occurred to me, but it's so dumb.
Stupidest fucking things. And oh my
god,
what a joke! It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Oh no.
It's so
Yeah.
dumb.
You
Because
need
then
an
it's just
explanation as to why
wrong.
Gandalf leaves. Actually, you don't.
You don't.
You
You
don't
don't.
need that.
You don't.
Yeah.
You
No.
don't need to do
Gandalf
that.
could just be like, "Oh shit, I gotta go. I'm wizard," and then he just leaves. A wizard arrives precisely when he means to. You know, yeah, you have that. You can just you can do that.
Oh, it's so stupid. The old Círdan comment is gone. What?
Yeah, someone on the team probably downvoted it. That's how you get guest comments deleted
Oh,
on my TV. That's my single worst moment from The Hobbit. I think I'll have to go film by film.
I mean, it would be different if I go film by film because yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, what's your single worst from an unexpected journey? That gives me some time to think.
That's well, no, because that happens to well, okay, because that goes through Desolation of Smaug and
Well, it's a plot point that is introduced in an unexpected journey, right? So it's
Okay.
fine. You can just go with that.
Okay.
Desolation of Smaug.
The Wilhelm screen is pretty bad. That's the first thing that pops in my head. I don't know if that's the worst though. I'm trying to think.
I hope not, because there's way worse things
because
than
the
that.
worst thing that happened, and even besides the GoPro shot, Smaug fighting the dwarves under the mountains.
Yes, that is the worst thing. Correct.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's like a fucking Benny Hill chase. It's like literally that. You could score that with the Benny Hill song, Yakety Sax, right? Score it.
It's so dumb.
It'll work. It'll work.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, horrible VFX, rushed VFX shots. Weird ass direction because they didn't know what they were doing. Then all this is random sequence of events that happen. Do you remember that bit when? Do you remember that bit when Thorin's like cloak is on fire and he just drops to the ground? And he's like, "I'm fine now. I'm fine now," and then he's fine. And then okay, I thought Dragonfire was supposed to be really hot.
Yeah, Richard Armitage just starts yelling and then he just stands up and he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm good now. It's so strange.
It's a good way to describe, the Hobbit. Richard Armitage yelling.
Yeah.
But he has to be like Aragorn.
Battle of the Five Armies.
Battle of the Five Armies. There's so much. I mean, that Aragorn one, is very big. That's very big.
And I should note, like, we're just describing moments. Like, if I were to go and like once again break down why the films don't work structurally, that's different. I'm just like describing moments that made our eyes roll the most, right? Like, just like fuck. I'm not talking structure because you can burn the whole films down because they are terrible. But
it was that Aragorn scene.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's once again because I'm
it was real.
Lord purist. I mean, include that in part of that. That's that whole sequence. Yeah, that whole sequence. After the battle, like
I think my eyes roll out of their fucking sockets, like in the theater. Like, what the fuck am I watching? What is happening? I want to leave.
Like why would Thranduil call him Strider for the? You know what? No, I'm not even.
Why does Thranduil even know him?
Thranduil
should not know him. I don't understand why he would know.
I don't even
about Aragorn.
I don't want to know. He's 10 years old.
Well, not in the film, right?
Not
a film. Yeah.
Which I hate. I hate that. Because in the way
it doesn't matter in Fellowship, but it does matter for this.
They make it. Well, the thing is, in Fellowship, you can still kind of pretend that 17 years passed when Gandalf leaves.
Yeah.
Too. But then when they do it like this, it's like, oh no, we didn't do that at all. Like there's nothing.
It's not 10 years, 12 years. It's not no time at all.
It's just nothing. Like
Aragorn is like 21. Yeah.
Yeah, 21, 16, whatever. Yeah, 18. I think he's like supposed to be like 18 or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares? He's supposed to be 10.
Yeah, little Estelle.
All right, what's for you?
Oh God, I was dreading this moment. Unexpected journey, probably the Stone Giants.
Yeah. I know those hurt you.
The plot things about like the Morgul blade is like, yeah, that sucks. But at the time, I was like, you might be able to write this nicely with Dol Guldur, and you might be able to make it interesting, even if it's not like canon. You could still kind of you could make that work. They didn't, but you could. My worst sequence that made my eyes roll the most is when Stone Giants thing happens, and they decide, like Peter Jackson, like, because I could just feel it. Like Peter Jackson, he was like, "Shit, we have 3 movies. We need to pad this shit out." And they just all they do is walk, right? So we need to like get every little thing that we can, everything we can, and just like blow it up. So that's why you have all these like scenes that it feels so stoppy starty because they could have just had like a nice scene where they walk through the Misty Mountains, like they talk. It's a perfect time for talking to get to know the characters, have conversations happen, have Bilbo talk to some other dwarves, have dwarves talk amongst themselves, have them talk about where they're going, how they feel, where they came from, who they are, what they want. You can have all these kinds of conversations. Instead, you get a sequence that they took from the book. Like there's, this is giants hurling rocks. They're probably just trolls, really, right? We know that. But if you wanted to have them be giants, have them be giants. Have them look like whatever you want, but keep them in the fucking distance like they are in the book. Have it be a topic of conversation. Have them talk about how dangerous the Misty Mountains are. That's interesting because, in Fellowship of the Ring, they go into the Misty Mountains like, oh shit, it's dangerous, right?
Mm.
Have them talk about that. Have them talk about how often they've traveled these paths, like the merchants stuff. Philly and Keely could be we guard caravans, motherfucker. That's what we do. We've seen this all before. We don't care. They could be cool. You can have conversations centered around that. Bilbo could just be seeing it. The dwarves could not even be paying attention to it. Just walking. Bilbo just sees it. That could mean like, oh, Bilbo's like out in the wild. He's seeing all these things that he's never seen before, and it makes an impression on him. It makes him maybe it helps fuel his sense of adventure. The dwarves, of course, are not impressed by this. They've seen it all before. They've been on the road for, decades. And they've been over that path many times. They literally say that Balin has been, knows these paths very well. No, we get an extended action scene like where they are riding a giant and they get slammed and like they have the thing where first like Bilbo slips, then Thorin, the fake out sequence. Like Bilbo has a slip, Thorin has a slip, then you get like literally half the company gets smashed into rock face, and they're all fine. And why the fuck would you do that? It's completely insane to me. Like why you would need to make that an action sequence because you are about to have an action sequence right the fuck after that. They're gonna go into Goblin Town. You know that's gonna happen. Why do you want to get the audience like on this weird ass fucking roller coaster of pacing? Like you can't predict this would happen. Like it's so fucking obvious. It's such a miss. Have I gone on a rant? I'm sorry. I feel like I've been talking for an hour.
You have been ranting, but I've been letting you speak because I agree with you wholeheartedly. So
It's just so obvious. Like that is the worst moment in Unexpected Journey. There's a whole bunch of terrible moments, but that is the worst. For me, because it shows you that you don't have to feel invested in these characters. They're just rubber dolls. Nothing can happen to them. It shows you that the director doesn't know how to pace a film. It shows that he doesn't understand the significance of Bilbo seeing these trolls or mountain giants hurling rocks. Like in the book, it's just supposed to show the wilderness, the many unknown things that Bilbo is going into. It's just a bit of fluff so that the reader understands that Bilbo is seeing new things, that this is a dangerous world of strange creatures. You don't need to have them fight. You're gonna do a fist fight. What the fuck? How do you turn that scene into a fist fight?
Fisticuffs.
It's fucking madness.
Oh yeah.
Right? Alright, let's move on to Desolation of Smaug. I feel like I've covered this. Worst moment in Desolation of Smaug. Yeah, it's obvious it's the Benny Hill chase. At the end, right? The reason that is so bad is because it's tacked on, because they decided to do a third movie, and like, oh shit, we have to end this somehow. We have to end it on a thing. But the problem is the Benny Hill chase doesn't add anything, because you know that this is not. And then anyone who's read the books knows that nobody's going to die, right? It's meaningless. Smaug, notably, the guy the Smaug, the dragon who's so intelligent, has all these like long conversations with Bilbo. He doesn't say a single fucking word during the whole Benny Hill chase. You know why? Because they didn't have Benedict Cumberbatch. there wasn't any dialogue because they couldn't get him back, or he just wasn't there, or he wasn't available for whatever fucking reason, or they didn't have a script, didn't have time. They just shot all these sequences and just put him in order and just like, this is fuck it, this is a chase now. Thorin stands on Smaug's fucking nose. How can you possibly take this massive villain that these two movies have built up to from like fucking Bag End, An Unexpected Journey, right? Up till this moment, how can you take this monster seriously if Thorin is able to balance on his fucking nose and live? How does that happen? It's mental, you know. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Um,
It's just it's
and then
yeah.
and then it just leads to where the place is going to lead to anyway. It's a waste of 10 minutes. You could have just cut that whole scene out, and it would have been fine. Oh, Smaug understands Bilbo is a barrel rider, so Barrel's Lake Town, so Smaug goes to Lake Town to burn it down. You didn't need any of this. All what you could have done, you could have had like Smaug like exit the mountain. The dwarves might still be outside, right? And they flee into the mountain as Smaug like flies past the mountain like face, you know, like try to burn them, and then they flee inside, and maybe then someone's cloak is caught on fire, you know, like oh shit, they just went inside. The reason why that would work, the reason why it works in the book, is because now you know that Smaug knows for a fact that there's dwarves in the mountain, which means that if Smaug doesn't die at Lake Town, which is very fucking likely, especially to these dwarves, right? Because they know what he can do. They're not expecting him to get shot by Bard. Um, they are, you know, it adds a lot of tension. They're sitting in the mountain, like, well, what's going to happen? Or is he going to come back? We're probably just going to die. But of course, then that never happens because Smaug dies. It would have been just fine. There's no reason to do that extended scene where you basically take out all power from your villain. In fact, if you had removed that scene and just added the burning of Lake Town instead of the stupid ass cliffhanger. Cliffhanger's great for a serialized TV show. It's not so good for a movie series, in my opinion. Because you want closure. And it's cool if closure, like a middle movie like Empire Strikes Back, if the closure that you get is actually kind of bitter. Shit. Smaug burned Lake Town.
Yeah, Empire Strikes
What's gonna
Back
happen
is
next?
Star Wars, you know. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
best
what's
Star
gonna
Wars for a
happen?
reason.
Right. It ends on a sour note. Like Harrison Ford is frozen in shit. You know, he's taken out. All heroes are in like a bad place. It's the Empire Strikes Back ending. They could have done that. Smaug burns the fuck out of Lake Town, and you end on a shot of the dwarves like looking at Lake Town burning, like you see in the third film. It's like, what the fuck have we done? And now you're interested in what's going to happen because you don't have to show Bard killing Smaug. Maybe you should. I don't really know. The dwarves don't know. These are things you can figure out while you're making the film. But preferably not after, like they did. They made the film and then like shit. Now we need an ending. Oh god. Yeah, that's the worst bit. I think Desolation Smaug would be somewhat watchable for me if that wasn't in it. Because I like. I'm not saying it's really good, but I think like many scenes in it are quite passable because they're quite close to the book. It's pretty passable. With Beorn's stuff is great. The extended stuff on Beorn is really nice. Lake Town looks wonderful. Like it looks cold and damp, and this is great. The CGI extensions are great. You know, it's really good. I get that, and the orcs in Lake Town, the battle with Legolas and Bolg, that needs to go as well. But if those two things were gone, and you have screen time, you would have screen time to fill with dwarf character stuff. You know, not have Philly be wounded, or Killy, whatever the fuck his dumb name is, Killy. Not have them be wounded. Not focus on that. Remove the Benny Hill chase. You would have like 25 minutes of material that you could just fill with character stuff that you could pad the movie with.
You know,
Oh
have
my
Homer
god.
speak, have Biffer both, you know,
Have anything. Have anything. Anything dwarfy. Yeah, so that they are the focus on these. Remove some of Bart's family shit. It's too much. It's too much of that. He doesn't need 2 daughters. Maybe give him 1. Give him a son. You know, you don't need to have 3 kids. Come on.
Get fucked.
You know, just slim that down. It's obvious areas you could slim down and add more stuff to the dwarves, right? I think that's obvious. All right, let's move on to Battle of the 5 Armies. Should be Battle of 5 Armies, by the way, but whatever. Yeah, the worst thing in that,
Come forward. Soldiers, this way.
I think the biggest faux pas
Installing
might be the fact that they spend most of the film on the battle, and then somehow they don't have time for a coronation or a funeral,
advance.
or time for Bilbo to be in Erebor for a bit and like deal with his loss, the loss that he's experienced. The fact that they just relink, the quiet scene between him and Gandalf is powerful. Is a good scene. It's not enough. You gotta have more. You gotta slim that battle down a bit because it's long as fuck. Is you know, it's so ironic as well, like how in the extended edition for that, most of the extra minutes, there's not a lot of extra minutes by the way, but most of them are used on more battle shit. Like fuck me. Come on now. Oh
We get
yeah.
a we get a nod, from King Dane.
Yeah, he doesn't even talk during his own coronation. He doesn't have a speech. They literally combined the coronation with the funeral. Like fuck. Just do both scenes. You could do it in Return of the King. You had all these different endings, right? You could just do it again. People love that shit. No, Peter Jackson wanted to be like a thriller. Fuck off. It's not making a thriller. It's making Lord of the Rings. Certainly not The Hobbit, by the way. Oh god. Yeah, it's difficult in Battle of the Five Power. I guess it's the fact that uh no, I'm cheating. The single worst scene in it. Legolas versus Bolg.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
That shouldn't even be happening. That should be Beorn versus Bolg. If you want to have Azog in there, which you shouldn't, Azog should not be a character. It should all be Bolg. You'd have the same fucking movies, except you wouldn't have is like these pointless like detours to Dol Guldur to switch out Azog real quick. What the fuck was that? So dumb.
Suladan orders it.
Yeah, tag team. Yeah, tag team Thorin.
Cover your tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the Legolas versus Bolg thing. Yeah. Little thing that has bugged me more now is the description of the dwarves compared to the films. Dory was the strongest, Dwarven was too young. I don't care about that very much. That doesn't really matter. As long as they are fleshed out and they are interesting, then I'm fine with whatever they do with these characters. Because they're so interchangeable in the books anyway. I know it's not purist, but I mean I'm not saying that they did any of that good stuff because they clearly fucking didn't. If they had done that, I would never even considered that. I think the problem with the Hobbit is that the problem with the Hobbit is that the problems are so obvious. Oh my god, it's so obvious. Like, the fact that we can just keep talking about this for literally like tens of hours, which we have done by now.
Yeah. I'm not sorry.
I mean, that's also why, like, that guy asked that question recently in the Discord, like, why I responded to that, like, just like dismissively about the Game of Thrones being like The Hobbit being better than the last few seasons of Game of Thrones. Like, it's a dishonest question anyway, but The Hobbit was bad, and you can keep talking about it. I think I can talk more about. I like Game of Thrones a lot, right? I liked it a lot.
And there was a lot of good Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there was more good Game of Thrones than there was good Hobbit. I don't know. I think The Hobbit left a much worse taste in my mouth because it was. I don't know the problems in the Hobbit. The Game of Thrones it was rushed and stupid. The Hobbit was just structurally completely wrong. Completely wrong. I think no. I think that for me personally, I think it might be worse. Depends on what day it is, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sometimes it's
What I've had for dinner.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on how fresh, whatever. I don't know. Both of them left very bad. By the end of it, bad taste in the mouth. But I think at the time, Game of Thrones left a worse one. than Battle of the Five Armies originally did. I didn't like
You were
Battle of the
probably
Five
more
Armies.
aware of it because you've been
I was young. Yeah, I was much younger than you, for one. Like, I was in high
Yeah.
school when they still finished. Or wait, no.
And
I think I was freshman in college when Battle of the Five Armies came out, finally? I think.
in Game of Thrones, there's also like stretched out over multiple episodes, so you have like time to digest every bit of bullshit like for a week, and then you go move on to the next thing. So it's going to hit pretty hard because you see it coming like clearly. Like all the signs were there. It's a shorter season. How are you going to do that? Like that was such a red flag for me. It's like, oh no.
Not again.
Shorter season. Oh no, that they can't do that because they have too much ground to cover. Like you can feel narratively that you're not there, like not even close. You could feel it. And shorter season, of course, that's not going to work.
The ring has been dropped.
Ah, I'll skip on talking about Game of Thrones though.
Yeah, because I'm about to get our boy.
Oh, Dan. Did you pull? I hope you did.
No, I don't have his button yet.
Oh,
I don't even think I have his power. Oh no, I do have some of his powers, but that's okay. Okay, here we go.
yeah, he's not slaved in the current iteration because it's bugged, but in this one he still is. Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Zoom in on him. You haven't zoomed in on him.
We must act now. Onward.
Because he just wants to move.
I sensed this day was coming. We must not delay.
That's a good model. I like it. I'm proud of this one.
We must stand as one.
He's not a combat hero. In fact, he can't attack. I'll show him off. We'll show him off more in an actual Rivendell, like in an actual stream. I'll actually show him off. If there's a...
Once he's done, he's not done yet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Once he's actually working. But there's a quick preview. I think now is a good time to end the stream, though.
Yeah, fuck the Hobbit, man. It's fucking terrible.
I mean...
I could have wrote better scripts. I'm sorry.
Dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me turn that back off. We're gonna end it. So we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.